Greetings, my fellow Legionnaires. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Biotech We Are Legion, Episode 17, Fauna versus Mecha. Don't you want a door in the west wall? I have one here. I'll eventually get one maybe down the way around here, but I want to wait until I get like uranium auto doors or something like that, because otherwise they're going to be like wood. So I'll put one in here, knowing that it is a vulnerable spot, but I also ought to set all this up as a not roof. Probably need to change the location that I am burning corpses to. I believe the lifter bots can now cremate, so that's a change they made as well. I'm relatively low on meat, and I definitely have a lot more jackets to make, so I'm going to go hunting. Relatively surprised that Foxes hasn't put on... I guess I don't have any dusters. We'll also need to update my home zone, because these walls aren't added yet. Alright, this looks about right. Would a farming field stopping the growth of trees? I don't have enough planters for that. That sounds like ridiculously way out of scope project. It's easy. It's way easier just to throw a Molotov periodically to burn out the trees than to or to roof it up. I mean, the problem with that is then you need columns then to plant, like... How big would this be? To plant 1,500 tiles or 1,300 tiles worth of farm? I mean, sorry, but that's ridiculous. That's like having a mosquito problem going, you know what would kill mosquitoes? A minigun. It's like, yeah, it would. Little overkill. Probably not efficient for time, resources, effort, energy, or any other measurable way. But yeah, technically it would work. The best solution? The best solution is just to toss a Molotov into this area, because this area is going to be fireproof, at least the parts that matter to me. And then it's a one Molotov throw, and you've basically fixed the problem, which is very low effort, very low risk, very high reward. Oh, look at the plastia we're getting. So with autocannon turrets, I can line them back on these walls here, probably. I'm likely going to want to do something about the, like, to get moisture pumps or something, if I really want to maximize my deep water usage. Because I'm going to need moisture pumps here and moisture pumps here in order to use this area the best I can. So I'm actually going to switch the research around to moisture pumps now, because moisture pumps, the sooner that you have them built, the more effective they are, because it takes a while for them to expand. They'll just keep going and going and going. So our meat supply is looking pretty good. The jackets, if you're wondering... Diamond, you must have been doing something. I don't know what you're working on. I think you're busy cooking too much of the day. It is a concern that I have, is that he spends too much time cooking and not enough time making jackets. So I'm going to actually reduce his cooking priorities and just keep a close eye on my food. Oh, you're hunting. That's what's going on. Go Taylor. I know I want those jackets. I want that monosword. What is the best way to use slug turrets? I will show you. Just wait. Wait and see. Best way to use them is to have them fire on high armor targets. That would be the most efficient way. Because uranium is harder to come by than steel. So you're going to want to use your slug turrets, which are particularly good in high armor enemies, reserving them for higher armor enemies, like centipedes and Diaboluses and that kind of stuff. Because if you waste slugs on humans that are lightly armored, that is a huge waste of material, in my opinion. So both sets of walls are almost done. Getting the bridges up. I'll probably not end up building walls on these bridges. I'm going to wait for moisture pumps and just build a bunch of moisture pumps. The other thing that we're going to want to do is to electrify the right behind the wall so that turret explosions can't take them out. So I'm going to lose my ability to fire on to fire on manhunters for a bit. But it's for a good cause. I could use waterproof conduits, but whatever. I'm probably out of granite, yes. I'm not stopping them from making more, though. Jacket count to 11. Much better. So if we maximize the use of deep water so that we can have turrets that can't be meleeed and brawled, which is really what takes down turrets fast. You know, when you have a bunch of scythers slice up your turrets, yeah, bye-bye turrets. It sucks. We'll be in a much better position. I think I need to call in an exotic goods caravan because I am just about out of gold. Let's see. Who is sleeping that could use a leg? Diamond. And Cypher. Do pumps drain deep water? They do not. Deep water is kind of like the overhead mountain of RimWorld. There's nothing that can remove overhead mountain except for mods. There's nothing that can remove deep water except for mods. So I'm not at risk of like removing the deep water terrain blockage in any way. So I think I really only need 2 more legs left, which would be for Azzy and Turtle. Everyone else has one? So I'll just queue it up like that. So the purpose of this is, if we're going to get into larger mech manufacturing, I'm going to need a much larger facility. So that's what is going on here. Just prepping the expansion. And here is the quest in 23 hours. We almost have everything that we need to deliver already, though, which is really good. Wait, who started this duster? Oh, it's Duster. Yeah, yeah. It has been oddly peaceful. Almost want to check to make sure Randy's, like, still alive. I'm worried about him, you know? Worried that he, like, died as a storyteller. Got a little bit of gold, got an animal pulsar, got an insanity lance. All of these things are going to be really useful when it comes to killing mechs. So currently the plan is to still get turret defenses, bionic legs, but also do the trade for the monosword for turtle. I almost have all the jackets for that, and then yeah. Get the smoothing going. All right, 15 hours left. I'll just accept it now. There's no point in waiting, because I'll be able to fulfill. So Cauliflower Town is this one? Yeah, Cauliflower Village. It's kind of a far way to go. I'm glad I have a bunch of pemmican. Maybe I'll send Foxes? Foxes should be able to defend himself out there. But I'll probably want to get a duster and maybe like a cowboy hat or something for him. Just to be better protected from the elements. Moisture pump's almost done. Pretty close. Can I use the drop pod? Yeah, I can use the drop pod to get there. I can't use the drop pod to get home. Not easily. Not without, you know, some trouble. So getting there is the easy part. It's the running home that's the hard part. I could load up materials to build another drop pod to get home. I could. I won't. Way more effort than it's worth. Every time you make anytime anyone makes a suggestion like that, you have to imagine how much stream time such a suggestion would take. Like planting a 1500 unit farm. Well, that would take like all 6 hours of the stream. Or to build another outpost to drop pod back would take like a good half an hour of my time. Is it a half an hour worth dedicating to it? Or just to let him walk, which takes no time. I'm almost always going to side on what is the easiest way to do something, because it's more efficient for me just to have it on autopilot. It doesn't require effort, energy, time, micromanagement, none of that. Because there's a finite amount that I can dedicate for it. Alright, Diamond, let's get that duster. Delete the jackets bill once they're done. Yep. Well, that's annoying. It does allow Diamond to start butchering again. It looks like I still had food left over. So let's get this underway. We should be able to fit into one pod, I think. I'm going to bring a whole bunch of pemmican. I can always send more if I need to. $10. Yep, 15. And then maybe some herbal, some go juice, ambrosia. And that should be enough, I think. Done. Drinks on you. Cheers. And puppy treat and pet Yodas. He's complaining that my gene bank is out of power. Oh, whale. Alright, trade orders fulfilled. I'm going to sell a Gau seed. I'm going to also sell the tough skin gland. I'm going to buy as much gold as I'm able to buy. And I'm going to head home. Oh, good. He took go juice right before he left. So his run home is going to be quick. Quicker than it says down here, 5.5. Just hasn't re-registered. Oh no! Who poisoned my turtle? Oh, I guess this is, if I have another leg, and I do believe I do, a perfect opportunity to do the leg surgery for Turtle, because he has food poisoning, so it's not like he's going to be going anywhere anytime soon. And nothing like getting sick and getting a free bionic leg out of the deal, right? Sounds like a good deal to me. Oh, caravan ambushed. By Kate. Yeah, Kate, you're so done. You know who you're up against? You're up against the best shooter in the world. And it's Kate crushing time. Sorry, Kate. I will, however, steal your drugs. Thank you for the drugs, Kate. 6 out of 7 were hits. Yep, that's what happens when you miss. With Mashinto, or foxes now. So, current quest now is... really hasn't changed. Bionic legs and turret defenses. Moisture pump just got done, so let's get those up. This is... I'm going to moisture pump the walls the quick way. And then I will expand... I guess actually the first moisture pumps I'll do will be real ones. And then the other ones will be the quick way. Okay, I want to put it here. So the quick way is when you install a moisture pump, it immediately dries out the spot where it's installed, which allows you to very resource intensely moisture pump out a large space quickly. So this moisture pump, I'm going to let expand slowly over time, removing all of this swamp, which will take a long time. But these moisture pumps are going to complete the granite wall, and I'll do those instantly. So now I'll do another... that's not a... that's an orbital trade beacon. I noticed eventually. Okay, up one. Moved a little bit. All right, moisture pump. One there. And then I'll probably put another one. Actually, right there is fine. I'll put one here. So I'm first working on the ones that are going to be installed for a while, and then I'll work on the ones that are going to be temporary. And I'm walling them in because enemies really like to destroy moisture pumps, and it's really annoying because it resets its progress, which sucks. Alright, new research project is back to the slug turrets. I really hope that I find underground uranium eventually. Oh, Jesus. It got too cold. Everything's dying. Yeah, all these are trades. I know. They look pretty similar, don't they? It's like an easy mistake to make, I think. Where is your trader? Oh, they must be old and... Oh, you're just, gotten way beaten up. That's actually really good for me, because the trade price improvement for this dude is bad because he got wrecked. So I get better prices because he had the snot kicked out of him. Oh well! I guess I'll just have to make a better trade. Oh, I have nothing to sell to these guys. I guess I'm going to start parting with plasteel in lieu of buying things like Incendiary Lances, which is going to keep my robo-crushing afloat. It feels really terrible to part with plasteel, though. Because it's, you know, precious. The trader's skill does count, yeah. Yeah, it's like you're haggling with them. You can think of it that way. And then anyone... Oh, unfortunately, Turtle, yeah, you're not going to be able to harvest anytime soon. So this is the last leg. We almost have done. It's probably a good thing that the double strand is needs to be harvested, because this will allow me to install better turrets back there. Isn't there more silver over by the Bay Beacon? There is. Should have used that, huh? I need to haul that in more often. Clen's already hauling it, because he's smart. I don't really understand how Turtle got sick, but no one else did. So then the moment these moisture pumps are constructed, I will deconstruct them, because the pathing underneath will support heavy immediately, as you can see, which obviously previously they did not. So it's very, very expensive because you don't get full refunds for deconstruction, but it's also very quick. But it will mean that Klein will have to make a lot more components. Turtle. Speaking of components, let's mine those. so that I can make it finish this a little bit easier. God, I hate the mud, because you can't do waterproof or regular power. You have to bridge first, which is annoying. Come on. Any day now. There we go. So now I have all these 3, which will remove the mud from the spots that I want the mud removed. I don't really care what the terrain affordance outside of the wall, though. Getting a little bit of double strand, though. That's good. A special deal. 55 toques for 22 advanced components. I don't have the materials for that. I would need almost 1,400 cloth. So I would need to buy cloth. I could maybe call in bulk goods traders, but I don't think it's worth it. So I'm going to pass. So that's a lot of extra hoops to jump through for advanced components that I can make at home. Had I not made the jackets, I might have had the materials for it, but those jackets, you know, were expensive. Why are we still sewing? Wait, stop. Too late in the season for that turtle. So these are waiting on components, which means it's essentially waiting on Klein. I think Klein just finished that leg that we wanted. So I'm actually going to suspend the advanced components and just work on normal, boring... Oh, a cold snap. I'm very glad I didn't sew anything. Klein, I'm going to have you plant cut too, because whatever crops is out there are going to die if we don't harvest it. Except for the heel root. Heel root we can leave there until it's ready. Heel root doesn't get killed by cold. One exception. Randy doesn't like double strand, is what I'm trying to say. It'd be better if Turtle would help with this, so I'm going to send Turtle out with a higher priority or a lower priority for mining. Try to get the crops going. They're eating raw food? Yeah, he's a pig. He don't care. That's literally what their species does. You're envious, that's what it is, right? Alright, so the temporary moisture pumps are all done. So I can have permanent walls there, and then we'll start doing the real turrets. Couldn't I use a lifter? I have a lifter. How dare you insult Daedora like that? How dare you? Yeah. Well, what do you think this robot's doing? I think it's lifting. Do you even lift, bruh? All right, Azzy, I think it's time for your surgery. That was the last leg. And you're about to go to sleep, so perfect timing. So it's going to be a slightly odd kill box. And a lot of the benefits of this kill box won't be truly fulfilled until the moisture pumps expand. So I'm going to have to deal with like a partial kill box for a bit. I'm going to create a new zone called bait mechs, where my mechs are outside the zone. Because I'm going to keep the wooden door closed, but I want there to be valid targets. So, bait mech zone. I have no meals. True, I don't have meals because I deprioritized Diamond trying to make those jackets. Hey, buddy! I ain't gonna wake you up in the middle of the night. Guten Morgen. That's what you were trying to tell me? Well, Klein can eat raw. In fact, he should, because he's pigskin. But everybody else, yeah, they need meals. Everybody else is not allowed to eat raw, so they were just hungry. That should have been a door. So we almost have the perimeter enclosed over here. Foxes should be home 2.5 days. That's not bad. Klein's working on the components again. I really trashed our component wealth. I think I'm going to turn off the research stuff until I get uranium. Blood Hulk. I'm pretty sure that involves vampires. 5 thralls and a sanguophage master having trouble with their engines. Oh no! Yeah, okay. Mechs go behind the walls, except for the bait mechs, and everybody else behind the walls. Whoa! Well, that's a little problematic. They landed on me. You know what? Let's lean in. Burn, baby, burn! Tannering, run. Actually, no, you could fight. Cypher. Let's get you guys out here. That was worth it. Just to be able to flame the sanguophage. This sanguophage has genes regrowing, so he's not going to be farmable like other sanguophages might be. But that's fine. Yeah, that burn was hilarious. Okay, out. Turtle gets stabbing. Diver thinks they can chase a Impid. Mr. Sanguophage is already on the ground. Pathetic. Hi, Bert. Oh, Diver's dead. Alright, I do want to save Matt, because I am going to rip scan them. You are a 15-year-old baseliner. Okay, well, I wish I didn't check your age, but I'm going to rip scan you all the same. And then you are going to get captured as well. So the vampire is gonna... I don't even really need to tend them. Gonna immediately go into the gene extractor. And then Matt will also go into the gene extractor once, and then eventually do a rip scanner. So let's get a rip scanner made. So the rip scanner, the subcore rip scanner, is a required scanner in order to make the best robots, the best mechs. But it does kill the subject. It's also very cold in this room. Might be too cold for Matt. We'll see. 15-year-old thrall, that's a tough life. Yeah, no kidding. Unfortunately for him, I'm kind of out of mercy. Thrall reinforcements. Okay. Was not expecting that. Right into Turtle's bedroom. Is Turtle gonna need to stab someone? Well, we have another volunteer for the gene ripping. Congrats, Joeped. You have volunteered. Is that it? Just the one? Yeah, just the one dude. Well, that's an epic Leroy if I've ever seen one. You do realize your master is already in a chemogen ripping, gene scanning death machine. That was not even brave of you. That was just stupid. So congrats. You're now also a prisoner. And you are a 26-year-old baseliner. Slowpoke, hard worker, nudist. Good for you. Daddy Neuro would be so proud of you. Are my people spayed and neutered? It's not called spay and neuter unless you're doing it to a dog, but yes. Vasectomy and tubal litigation. Unless you're trying to say that Edekin are basically dogmen. And then you're just racist. I'm not saying you're wrong. But, you know, because they look like werewolves. Alright, this is enclosed. Nice. The location of this, these doors and all that are probably going to change. And then everything back here is going to change as well. But I don't think I'm going to use this space for a bit. Until the moisture pumps expand a bit more. Aggressive, strong intellectual, strong intellectual. Wait, what? It says it twice up here. I don't know. He obviously thought big of himself. I'm a strong intellectual. So much so that my traits are redundant. And my face is repugnant. Peter, thank you for the sub. Welcome. Welcome to the eternal torture of the vampire stream. I hope you enjoy your stay. So where am I? I guess I can still bring corpses over here. Why not? So dumping stockpile for human likes. And the walls are done. Nice. You've been watching on YouTube since the ice? Well, sweet. I appreciate it. So the RIP scanner is getting built. We have plenty of plasteel to be able to do it. We just need to haul it. I'm going to start extracting Joped and Matt and then RIP scanning them so I can make high-tier bots. I'm setting it up so that I can fire on manhunters again, while also having a retaining wall. I'm not sure what Cypher's doing. Like running around for no reason. Hi, buddy. My buddy Yoda. I think we are probably ready for Diabolus. Oh, I had a forest fire kill off my ambrosia, almost all of it. Smokey the Bear would be so disappointed. So tomorrow morning I'm going to go fight the Diabolus, even without the turrets. I can spell it right. There it goes. Hi, dude. And I will get, I'll start to get autocannon turrets up. So for autocannon turrets, my advice, not that you were looking for it, have a source of steel or sources of steel nearby. You will need a lot of steel for cannon turrets. And then have walls so that if they explode, they don't take out turrets next to them. Also have concrete flooring so that fire can't easily spread onto the turret, because the autocannon turrets are flammable. And then have doors behind them where you can quickly reload. So with that in mind, I am going to get auto doors so that I can have plasteel or uranium auto doors to be able to quick reload them, and then also to shoot out from. Yeah, 6 stacks per shelf. I probably don't need that many. Well, no, that's... Yeah, I'm gonna go through a lot of steel here, I think. So I will set up a hefty amount of shelving, because it is a ridiculous amount of steel that you use for it. Another thing to do is have dead power on one circuit. Like that. I'm going to continue the concreting up. Looks like I need another moisture pump to get rid of some of this here as well, likely. Alright, Joped. It's time for you to die. So I need to fill the scanner with 50 steel and 4 components, and then we'll scan Joped to death. The turtle's having a run very... Wait, I told you to haul to the scanner, and you're cutting stone. Research toggle power? Yeah, I need to do that. Uh-oh. Why are you in such a bad mood? God, that's a lot of food. I forgot a puppy treat. I'll take your word for it. That I did. Okay, Joped. Time for you to die, you thrall lover, or vampire lover. No mercy. It is the morning. I did say I would summon a Diabolus, so here we go. Getting them single chips. Mechs, stay behind the wall. Everybody else, stay behind the wall. And once I have a signal chip, I'm going to have you guys vote on how to use it. Because there's a bunch of different things I can do with it. And I want you to... I'll explain the choices, and I want you to make an informed decision. So, Matt, you're going through a scan cycle. Don't even feed him. Why are you feeding prisoners? Diabolus is summoned. So my secret weapon... Oh, really? A high psychic drone or two? So the Diabolus is to the south here. And my secret weapon is just going to be to turn animals against it. Turn the Mega Sloth, at the very least. Oh, these doors pose a bit more of a problem because the... Well, we'll see. Alright, so the Manhunter pack spawned next to the Diabolus. I don't even need to wall up my doors over here. That worked out. All combat, all at once. Little Edekin with a knife. I should equip the monosword and show him what a real knife looks like. In fact... You think that's a knife? This is a knife. You're dead. Ow, you shattered my nose, you jerkwad. But whatever, you're still dead. Oh, you're incapable of doing doctor work. Well, isn't that special? I'm gonna have to send you a doctor, I guess. Should have shot you, in hindsight. Although you're right next to home, so maybe it's not even an issue. You want to take the idiot with you? Yeah, why not? Bring him home. Diabolus is defeated. And we have a signal chip. And all I did was damage a monument. I'll try to keep an eye on his health, whether he bleeds or not. Hopefully he'll make it back. You know, maybe I won't chance it. Launch, diamond, and you'll be able to eat travel meals. There. The Biosculpt can work? True. I could always use the Biosculptor to get his nose back. She's not bleeding anymore. This high psychic droner is pretty brutal on her mood. Nobody is happy right now. I don't have a soother, do I? I don't. Bring the mechs in. The stupid Megaslaws don't even recognize the mechs as, like, needing to be brought in, oddly enough. But I'll put them behind the wall anyway. Another massive building. Really? Sophian Empire? Yeah, get out of here. Quit offering me quests. Why are you even offering me quests? You're a mortal enemy and I'm not... I wish you could just be like, never offer me a quest from this faction. But that's not a thing that you're able to do. So the signal chip is over here. Has not been destroyed by fire. And... a lot of these Megasloths are starting to lose consciousness. I might go out and try to hunt them in the morning when it's light out. And I have a move speed advantage over them. We'll see. We extracted pink hair from Matt. Where do you think you're going, Matt? You think you could walk out? Sorry, dude, but that's not how this works. We're gonna rip apart your brain. That's how this works. Yoink! Requesting helpers. Sophian Empire again! Stop it! Just stop! I'm not accepting honor or goodwill. Quit asking me for things. It's getting ridiculous. Respect my boundaries. You guys suck. So quit asking me to do things for you. It's getting weird. It's getting real weird. I think I need to pay their one of their settlements a visit. Oh, you want to destroy a Psi-focus ship? How about you don't? I killed a war queen for that. I'd prefer you don't smash it. Animal pulsar? That's fine. No, actually, no, pick something else. Archite capsule? Sure. Smash that. Acceptable. Thank you for tuning in to We Are Legion, which originally streamed live on Twitch November 6th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Legionnaires.